Welcome back to the Brothers Workshop. I'm Sean, and we're here with our 2014 Chevy Silverado because, as you can see right here, I backed into a pole at one of our job sites. I think it just came out of nowhere. But we're going to replace this with one we already have, so it's not a big deal. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and you can find us on Instagram at the Brothers Workshop. So no need to wait, we're going to jump right into installing this guy. We got the new one already in the bed of the truck here. I hope you guys are ready to get dirty because we're diving right into this. Underneath the truck, you're going to see that each side of the bumper, the driver's side and the passenger side, are going to have 5 bolts that need to be removed. So that's 10 total. Later in the video, you're going to realize that I only removed 4 from each side, and that was kind of a headache for me until I realized that on the side of the frame rail, there are 3 bolts that need to be removed. Underneath the frame rail, there's going to be 1 that needs to be removed. And then next to the license plate lights on each side, there's going to be 1. Finally, that 5th bolt is going to be located behind the license plate next to the light bulb. Don't forget about this one either. It's easy to break the metal. I use my impact wrench when I could, but some of these places are pretty tight, and I was forced to use my breaker bar just to loosen the bolts up enough where I could get a regular ratchet in there and finish it up. I'm going to gloss over loosening up the truck bed. It's very self-explanatory and easy to do. Each side of this truck has 4 bolts. You're going to want to loosen them about a 1/2 inch. That way when it comes time to take the bumper off, you're going to be able to lift the truck bed to hook the bumper out. You could use your impact wrench to loosen up the truck bed. It's easy to get in there. But you will need an extension for some of the bolts. Now that we got the bed all disconnected and the bumper disconnected, we're going to go ahead and lift the bed a little bit. We're going to use our forklift to do this. To lift the truck bed, I chose to use my forklift. We did this with safety in mind. If you don't have a forklift, there are other options. Lifting the truck bed safely is the most important thing here. If it falls or something goes wrong, you could end up getting really hurt. As you can see here, I'm struggling to get the bumper off. That's because everybody fails to mention that 3rd bolt on the side of the frame rail. If you don't get that off, it's going to go nowhere. Here's another bolt. So we took these 2 out, but this guy right here, everybody failed to mention, needs to come out as well. Without that, we're never getting this out of here, and I've been struggling for like 20 minutes pulling this bumper off with no success, so don't forget about that. Once everything's actually disconnected correctly and you lift the bed of the truck, the bumper comes out nice and easy. So the bed's off. Remove all the bolts. When you go to remove the bumper, you're going to want to pull it out slowly towards you. Once it stops, you'll rock it backwards and pull up. This gets the bumper out from underneath the truck bed without any problems. You have to do this because the bracket for the bumper that attaches to the frame rail is an L shape. And this is about the time that we lost power in the shop. We came back the next day and the lights still weren't on. So we relied on daylight, our cell phones, and flashlights to get the job done. As you can see, we've already removed the trim from the old bumper. We did this off camera because it was very time consuming and tedious. When installing the new bumper, you're going to reuse the brackets that held the old one onto the frame. All you'll do to transfer this bracket is unscrew it and screw it back onto the new one. It's held on by hex screws. Next, you'll install the trim using a rubber mallet, being cognizant of all the plastic clips, because if you break these, the trim won't hold on to the new bumper. Then you'll install the wiring harness for the trailer brake. Do this by pushing it into place and using the rubber mallet to secure it. Next, you'll reinstall the light brackets for the license plate lights. Using a 9mm socket to get that in there. We're going to do the same on the other side here. Then you'll add the cover to the spare tire release. It uses a device similar to a raccoon trap to secure it into place. Just be careful when you're installing it because it is sharp. Then you'll add the covers to the side steps. These are held on by 2 screws each. And finally, it's ready to install. Finally, the bumper is ready to be reinstalled. You'll lift the bed again. Now all you do is slide the bumper back into place, ensuring that you rock it at the proper angle because of the L brackets, and then reverse everything we've just done. Make sure that all the bolts are tight and secure and torqued properly. Now you're ready to go, and your truck looks brand new. We ran into a couple roadblocks as we were putting the bumper on. The power went out for 2 days. I had to work on it with a flashlight and my cell phone light, but with all that said and done, she looks pretty good. We were able to bring her outside as soon as the power came on, and as you could tell, looks like nothing was ever wrong with her, but that'll be our little secret. If you ever wondered whether or not you could replace this bumper by yourself, the answer is absolutely yes, because I did it for 2 days with no power. Somebody decided to run into the telephone pole near the shop and take out the power in the entire area, but looks like nothing was ever wrong with her. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, give a video a like, find us on Instagram at The Brothers Workshop, and as always, keep building.